Elias, oh right, say about women who bleach their skin. Hmm. You see, these things, I don't feel that they're haram per se, just by being haram. I don't think it's an issue of God getting involved. you know, masla ye hai. Samasya ye hai. This is the problem, that people want God involved on everything. It's like, is God involved? I don't think God is involved on these matters like this. This is the problem. People want God to micromanage everything in telling you off. And if he doesn't, oh my God. I don't feel that at all. But I feel there's other issues here, which are like, which are guidelines of the Sharia on things like, first of all, health and safety, on safe, like, because some of these things are not safe. People use these. Then there's another whole issue uh, of low self-esteem, which needs to be tackled, which is then ties into a greater context of colorism and people degrading, more melanin. The more melanin you've got, the more you're kind of like downgraded in certain cultures. Tackling this on a huge issue, but these things are so huge they can never be so easily kind of eradicated. And some cultures are terrible at it. Like the Desi culture is ridiculous at it. If you are, if you, I mean, I mean, I'm quite dark skinned, I think. So, you will have, compared to other, I'm just saying, compared to other people, like I think definitely in my family, amongst my siblings, um, but so you will have this thing of like the culture sees it as a stigma, or not as a stigma, but as a, oh, dark skin, or even if it, I mean, dark is relative to whatever it's darker than, but there is this culture, and it does exist in other, it exists in African circles as well. So there's this whole concept of darkies and lighties, and light skin guys and girls being deemed more attractive. And so can people undo that culture? I think it's a huge effort, because there's a huge kind of like a mammoth of a, of a current to go against it. But I don't feel people should give up. I think people should still, what they can do is try and work on their own self-esteem. That can help, because it's true that um that, you see, you may be, because some people may have been kind of on the brunt, because people that do these things, they obviously have been on the brunt of maybe discrimination or insults or a social thing. But there will be many people who will like that as well, that will, not the insult, not that they like the insult, but they like those skin colors. There will be many people that prefer darker skin tone. There will be, it's because it's amazing that the way creation of God is, that you know what you might dislike, somebody may think is absolutely amazing about you, and you might be thinking, no, not that thing. Oh my God, that's not my eye, not my nose, not my ears, not my, not my skin color, not my teeth, not my, I don't know, not my hair, not my. But some people, somebody may be absolutely, may find it so adorable. Um, and sometimes these things really help as well, like coming across, if you come across people that really find something that you may maybe kind of like, a bit hiding, but they find that adorable. It helps a person calibrate their sense of self-esteem, because they come to realize that, well, wow, actually, it's not something to be embarrassed of. It's not something to hate, or to self-hate, or to. And may Allah make things easy for anyone and everyone who's struggling, because I think it's a really difficult struggle, these things. But I don't feel that these things, I don't, I wouldn't encourage these things, but I don't feel just because some things are not good, or they, not encouraged, that they automatically haram. That Allah is going to punish you in the hell. Allah's like, cha cha. So you think you're dark, cha cha. Chalo, burn him or burn her. throw some tar from hell over her. How does that feel? That would be one hell of divine sarcasm if that was the case. So I don't think that's going to happen. So it's not haram. So we don't need to kind of freak out on every issue about God is